treated the same as other mental health issues, because it is a very complex, and there is a huge amount that goes into diagnosing BPD. As Jessica can tell you, as someone who is formally diagnosed with BPD, I've been diagnosed with CPSD and BPD. Okay? So for that reason alone, the amount of testing I went through to come to those conclusions was pretty damn bad. Hello, Miss Anna. How are you? Take a quick break to relight my cigarette. And how many misdiagnoses did you go through before they got BPD correct? I was diagnosed manic when I was a child. I was diagnosed with ADHD. I was diagnosed with ADD. I was diagnosed with ODD. I was diagnosed with bipolar, schizoaffective disorder, and all of these are misdiagnoses because the root of my issues are BPD. So the misdiagnosis, it's just like, so how many people know what fibromyalgia is? Very quick. I feel that. Holly, it's horrible. Okay, so how many times have you heard of somebody been misdiagnosed with fibromyalgia? Fibromyalgia is actually a condition where the nerves, overactive nerves, basically firing pain synapses that don't belong. If that makes sense. Do you know anybody that's been misdiagnosed while trying to get diagnosed for fibromyalgia? Hey, what's up, Andrea? No, you just went outside. He said he doesn't care. Does he not have enough water in there? What's his deal? What is the one thing for me that triggers splitting? There's a lot of things. If I get in my emotions, I will start to trigger. And to be honest, splitting is something that just happens. For me, I can perceive somebody not answering me quick enough, and I will split so hard thinking I did something wrong. We can definitely talk about splitting more deeper in the conversation. Did you have any misdiagnoses before you got to fibromyalgia, Andrea? I could perceive somebody is agitated with me, and that would cause me to split. Or having a bad day could cause me to split. So that's how BPD is. It's the fibromyalgia of the mental health world, if that parallel makes sense. All right, so let's move on to our next slide in the PowerPoint, guys. Early life and emotional neglect. This is a big one. This is what started my BPD and my CPD. CPTSD. Jesus H. Christ. Oh, damn, Holly. That's horrible, though. Neuropathy's a pain in the fucking ass. Okay, so let's get into when a child's emotional needs aren't met, they learn that love and safety can disappear. Repeated invalidation, such as being told you're overreacting, creates distrust in emotions and leads to a deep fear of abandonment. Emotional neglect during childhood doesn't always mean obvious abuse. It can also involve caregivers who are physically present but emotionally unavailable, or yes. Michaela, PTSD is a bitch. So, that's kind of where I'm at. When a child's feelings are ignored or dismissed, they may grow up believing their emotions are unimportant or even shameful. Over time, this lack of emotional validation can disrupt the development of self-esteem and healthy coping strategies, making it difficult for individuals to identify, express, or manage their feelings as an adult. Studies have shown that early emotional neglect is strongly linked to later difficulties with emotional regulation, attachment, and trust, all of which are core challenges in BPD. Oh, damn, that's crazy. Andrea, usually it's multiple issues. Hey, Tasha. So, repeated invalidation, emotional needs that weren't met during development, those lead to a deep fear of rejection and abandonment, causing the emotional regulation to be off for an adult. The brain and biology of BPD. The difference in emotions and prefrontal cortex, which is control. And it's amygdala and prefrontal cortex. I just have a really hard time saying that word right there. Amygdala. I think I said it right. Research shows that two parts of the brain work differently with people with BPD. The amygdala, which is your emotion control, and the prefrontal cortex, which is your control. So emotion and control are the two things in the brain that are different with somebody that has BPD. In BPD, the amygdala helps us feel emotions like fear, anger, and sadness. But in people with BPD, this part of the brain reacts more strongly. So even small problems or arguments can cause intense feelings that are hard to control. The prefrontal cortex, which is at the front of the brain, helps us think things through, control our impulses, and make plans. In people with BPD, this area may not work as well, making it harder to slow down and think before reacting. This can lead to quick mood changes or impulsive actions. These differences in the brain are not someone being dramatic or exaggerating. They are real biological reasons why emotions feel more powerful and last longer for people with BPD. Learning about these brain changes helps us understand BPD better and shows why kindness and science-based help are important. Emotional triggers for people with BPD feel stronger and last longer. Reactions are not exaggerations. They're biological responses, okay? It's a big thing I want to point out. Hey, Miss Ruth. How are you? All right, guys, let's take a quick break. I think the dabs are on me, are they not?
Yes.
Okay. Dabs are on Beth, so we're going to take just a quick break. You're going to see my beautiful face. Hoo-wee. So, what have we gathered so far from learning about what BPD is and how BPD is caused? Is there anybody in here with a quick synapse to it? Hey, Patterson. What you doing? Come on, out of the 15 all of y'all in here, ain't nobody learned nothing while we were talking.